me and Toots are gonna go camping this weekend, and I'm making all of the food because he's at work right now. So, yeah. So right now I'm starting with breakfast, and then I'll make lunch and dinner, and I don't know how much I'll actually get to film for you guys, because I don't really know what we're making yet. I kind of have to see what's left over in our little camping bin in the cupboard. So I'm starting with breakfast, and it's gonna be oatmeal. So it's gonna be like it's gonna be minus 30, minus 35 this weekend. So we have to make sure we eat a lot and we stay full and hydrated, or else we're gonna get really, really, really cold. So I guess without further ado, I will show you how we make our favorite camp oatmeal. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. So I'll get to it. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need instant or quick oats. We use the instant oats. All of this stuff we get from a local bulk store. We have a few of them in town. Most people have them, so I find it cheaper that way and easier that way to get exactly what you want. So we need quick or instant oats. This is golden sugar. I prefer brown sugar, but we're out of brown sugar. These are like a honey and oat granola. Just adds a little bit of extra flavor and texture, I guess, because the granola stays a little chunky. This is milk powder because I don't like dehydrating dairy, just because I haven't really tried it yet. I dehydrate quite a few things, but dairy is not one of them yet. So this is milk powder. You can also buy soy milk powder if you want it. I do actually have some in there somewhere. This chia seeds. I like chia seeds in a lot of different things, which is why the bag is so big. I have it in smoothies, I'll have it in other things too, but just for the oatmeal is chia seeds and a little bit of table salt. Oh, and I almost forgot to grab them. We always have some kind of dried fruit. I think this time we're going to have apricots, because that's what we have in the bin. So I think this weekend it's going to be apricot oatmeal. I know Toots really likes apricots. They're give or take for me, but he really likes them, so we'll put some of the apricots in there. Alright, so yeah, that's all you need, and it's super simple. I'll show you. Okay, so what you're going to need is, for the main part, you need 1/3 cup of oatmeal. That's going to go in the bag. You'll need 2 tablespoons of powdered milk. You'll need 2 tablespoons of your granola. 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, or to taste. I find 2 tablespoons is about enough. I like mine a little sweeter though, so I'd probably put like 2.5 or 3 in mine, whereas Toots likes his at 2. Most people that have had it like it at 2. I just really like brown sugar in my oatmeal, so it's all to taste at this point. It's just going to dissolve when you rehydrate it anyway. And then I usually put about 1/4 cup of diced fruit, but clearly it is a hefty 1/4 cup. But then again, this is to taste and or based on the size of your bowl that you're using, but I usually go with 1/4 cup per serving. It tends to work really well that way. So this is what it looks like when it's done. Now it looks very large because this is actually 2 servings. This is for myself and Toot. See the layers in the back there, you got everything. But oops. But yeah, this is for 2 of us. The reason I didn't package it separately this weekend is because I really didn't want to waste the bags, because we're out of the little itty bitty bags we normally use, and I didn't really want to waste this big bag for like 2 of them for each separate serving. But if you want to see what one looks like as a regular serving, I have one here, and this is like what 1 serving looks like. It's pretty small. This is even like, it's not really squished down, but they're pretty small, and they don't weigh a whole hell of a lot. So it's a pretty filling meal. Like this is like a bit of a heartier serving, but that's a single serving. So you can see them side by side. It's about half the height. So that's what a single serving looks like. This one has, I think, black currants in it, or cranberries or something, I don't know. But yeah, this is for 2 of us. So that's breakfast, not so bad. So for dinner I'm going to be dehydrating some spaghetti. There's going to be 2 different kinds of noodles because both of these bags have been open for some reason. So they're both going to go in there. Probably cut these guys in half. And then here's the sauce. I'm just kind of cooking it down right now and see if it gets a little thicker. And then the noodles are going to go in there. Usually I try to dehydrate the meals a few days before we go. This is kind of last minute for me. I don't like doing it this last minute. But yeah, usually I have the dehydrator going about 3 days before we even leave. So I guess we'll see how this turns out. But yeah, if you guys want to see some other things really quick that I've dehydrated, this here is a bag of chili that I've dehydrated. Homemade chili. Took me a long time to make that chili. Spicy though. I didn't think it was going to be a spicy. Note, when you rehydrate things, I find they tend to be spicier than how you originally made them slightly. But when you put habaneros in something, it gets a little spicy. And this is another batch of spaghetti that I have in here. So I do have food for us. If this isn't ready in time, I do have other food. I was just hoping for some fresh dehydrated food. Something else that that I found in the cupboard that I'll probably bring in case we want something more to eat because they're super quick and super easy and super cheap is these are the Idahoan potatoes. They come in lots of different flavors. This happens to be roasted garlic. But they're super good. They literally take less, like, once you put them in the water, it takes like a maximum of 2 minutes for them to be ready to eat. Like, it's pour in and stir immediately or else they're going to get clumpy. So a little bit of maintenance, like for the 30 seconds you gotta stir them when they're cooking, but they're great otherwise. So I'm gonna bring this bag because this is enough for both of us, because this takes 2 cups of water and each of our bowls takes about a cup. Well, just over, but this expands. So this is enough for 2 of us, we know that. So this will be part of our dinner as well. So once we have the spaghetti, if we're still hungry, we can have some potatoes. Why do you sit like that? It's so cute. You're so cute. Look at you. Why you sit like that, Lucy? Why do you sit like that? Your baby.